Alright, hello, and welcome back to the Crossword vlog, aka Clog, Monday edition and Tuesday edition. Back to the more traditional double feature, and also, finally, once again, high-tech edition. We have a brand new week of times. Last week was interrupted halfway through, but yeah, we're gonna start off going for speed, of course. A nice two constructor puzzle. I do appreciate that. And it looks like we have, maybe a little bit of a cramped corner up here. Yeah, nothing more to it. Let's get it started. BTS, rainbow, that's sleet, URL, yeah. Okay. Maybe this is slush, and that works with that. Rainbow trout. I think it looks like yeah, share, touchdown passes, nah, OCD, no tip, chew, Iowan, Ponzi, Côte d'Azur, fourth and long, I guess a punt, Baker, barge, okays, B, IRS, Gobi, the morning news, rude, nope, the evening, Euro, Veer, edits, reigns, National Security Council maybe, scabs, okay, Uber, Czar, read, dorm, S, I guess, Sunday, so nope, okay, that's Ben's, Team Z, Gab maybe, Ode, gotta catch 'em all, Tan, Adams, Elias, I see, Misk, no, Disc, Nears, maybe Get Up, there, errors, spelling errors, basic bird, crane, BBC, vans, airport shuttles, newt, Enola, wired, sense, pale, NCAA, bicep denied, rural, crew, Han, reams, treats with bananas, reps, split, sleigh. All right. Definitely quite a good time. Kind of surprised at how fast that was, given I backtracked a good amount on that. Let's go ahead and enter this in. 00411. Um, Good about minute time saved. Let's go ahead and admire the puzzle. Um, so gotta catch 'em all. I guess, yeah, okay. I think this works pretty well. Um, these are all things that you might catch. You might catch a spelling error. You might catch an airport shuttle. You might catch the evening news. Might catch touchdown pass. Um, you don't necessarily gotta catch the evening news in the way that you gotta catch an airport shuttle, but um, I think that's like a minor thing there. And fact of the matter is, these are all quite long femur answers, and they all work quite well. Just as standalone fill. So really no complaints on my end on the theme. It's kind of an impressively shaped puzzle. You just don't often see that many super long answers in a Monday. Obviously, the consequence is that there's not lot of long fill outside of that. But there's a good amount of mid-length stuff. I liked the Ponzi scheme. Uh, Trout was an interesting one. Yeah, I think all there's like a lot of five-letter fill, and most of it holds up, and really nothing too nasty to complain about in terms of short three-letter gluey fill. Obviously, stuff like NSC isn't that exciting, but it's crossed fairly. Overall, I think this is a very good Monday puzzle. The theme, I think, is, about the best, you know, quality that a Monday theme can get, just like a bunch of interesting long fill, and the rest of the fill holds up. So I'm going to give this one 7.5 out of 10. I liked it a lot. All right, now on to the Tuesday. Let's see if we can keep up the momentum. Got some shaded squares, very sparse shaded squares, which mildly concerning. Given this board spanner, I'm thinking that this is going to be a vertically symmetric one. Um, but yeah, obviously looking at this as sort of a potential problem area. But if we can get that, it really is going to open up the board for me. All right. Um, okay, a VIP of that. I can, acai, pale, big ask, tall order, neons, onyx, vying, um, county. It must be Essex, fastener, shine, icky, quartet trio, screw, menu. Is this just much? Kept tabs on. Okay. A plus. Uh, Maybe a sesh. Epee. Alas. Team USA. Rush. Orb. Scrubs. Spoil. What a that. It's Rose. She got the grooved. Uber. No prob. Cicero, maybe? items, maybe those. Do 2, Orca, Chalks, HRC, Spur, Mars, I guess. Excuse me. Maybe 8 aside. Farsi, Foam, Alta, South, Pico, Nuke, Atom, We, Na, Goes, Phenomena. Okay. Batman and Robin. I guess a cape. Fangs. Opera. Ogre. This might be that. So sad. Soap. Havoc. Odin. Cute. Rita, maybe? His paw. Eagle. As if. Scooped up. CPA. Oat. I'm leaving. UFOs. New. All right. Another very fast early week solve. 000417, putting us a nice minute 40 ahead of schedule. Let's go ahead and admire the puzzle. So I did understand this just as I was putting this last one in, and I do think it is quite cute. So it's a tall order, scooped up. These are ice cream cones with gradually more and more scoops of ice cream on them. This VOV, that's like 1 scoop, 2 scoops, 3 scoops. Um, and honestly, um, yeah, I think it works. So first of all, I was right. It's not vertically symmetric, obviously, but it is a very geometrically pleasing grid shape. And it's interesting the way this all, like the theme answers worked out. Um, I don't know. I think it visually makes a lot of sense. It is a tall order, scooped up. The answers are literally going upwards. I think it all works nicely. Um, what I do think is a little less nice is some of the fill. Um, I put in Pico without too much thought, but that is something that I've lost a streak on before. There's a lot of stuff. If you're watching this channel now, you may think, oh, there's a lot of things I'm saying I've lost a streak on. Well, it happened quite a lot. There were multiple years of my life where I was solving crosswords regularly and never maintained a streak of more than, you know, 6 days or something. Um, yeah, I have a lot of things that are sort of burned into my memory, and this is one of them. Looking back, I think it is, fairly crossed. But then you have things like Alta, which I'm not a huge fan of. I didn't like Croc too much. Do to is like this playground retort genre of clue. I think do to is pretty far out there in terms of acceptability. Like am not. I think that one works quite well, but do to is yeah, pretty um I don't know. It seems like a stretch. And in general, there's not a lot of long fill. Um throughout the rest of this puzzle. And I think like I love you so much is is good fill. And but like goes cuckoo over I think is just okay. I mean obviously there's not going to be that many things that have three O's and then a V, but um yeah. So what do I give this a final rating of? I think just for pure creativity of the theme, this is above average, but it's not as good as the Monday. I'm gonna give this one 6.5 out of 10. I did quite enjoy it. Anyway, thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.
Bye.